Good evening, Facebook love. I hope you're doing well today. It's Friday. We had a lot of snow this morning, and it's all gone, and the sky is blue. It's April in Chicago. I have a few poems for you tonight. One by Khalil Gibran, and another by Barbara Kingsolver. It was such a busy day. I did a lot. And because I was occupied all day, I barely thought about the fact that I couldn't really go anywhere. And yet now that I'm thinking about it, I'm irritated that it's starting to feel normal to just be occupying the different neighborhoods of my home. But then I know that I'm incredibly privileged to have everything I need right here. So ping-ponging back and forth around these ideas, was reminded today of how important music is, was reminded today of how important moving and our community is. Hi, Kelly. I love your wine robe. I wish I had one. I thought a lot about how much we take for granted that our friendships are strong and that we built them in person, and now here we are sustaining ourselves with cameras and social media and emails. And yeah, sorry, I'm laughing. Kelly is still wearing her beautiful robe. Hey, I never got out of my Pilates clothes. And see, I'm still in my workout stuff. I did not get to professional ready clothes, despite the fact that I had a long conference call today. But neither of us were dressed up, so we just pretended to be professionals. Ha! Play acting. Anyway, just doing the best we can. So, this first piece is sort of about parenting. It's called On Children by Khalil Gibran. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows from which your children are living arrows sent forth. The archer sees the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you with his might, that his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness, for even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves also the bow that is stable. By Khalil Gibran. That poem makes me think about something that's really a theme in the way that I write and live. I have a duo with my husband Craig called Akimbo, and the reason it's called Akimbo is because I fell in love with that word a real long time ago for a couple superficial reasons. I just like how it sounds, and it seems as if it might be African, and yet it is an imposter. It's Northern European, and it's from a a Nordic term, in keen bow, and it refers to the moment when you have got the arrow pulled back and you are about to let it fly. So that is what the word means. It also sort of means, in our common parlance, sort of standing there with your hands on your hips, looking out across a vista. So whether you're thinking about letting the arrow fly or looking about you to see what is what, they're both a sense of thinking about what to do next, but haven't yet done it. So, that. Here is a little bit more deep and maybe wrenching poem, because this crisis that we're in is a lot about climate change and a lot about the way humans are improperly stepping upon the earth. This piece by Barbara Kingsolver is called Great Barrier. And this is from a new book of poetry that she has coming out. It may have come out last fall. I could be off on the dates. The cathedral is burning. Absent flame or smoke, stained glass explodes in silence, fractal scales of angel, damsel, rainbow, parrot. Charred beams of blackened coral lie in heaps on the sacred floor. White stones fallen from high places, spires collapsed, crushing sainted turtle and gargoyle octopus. Something there is in my kind that cannot love a reef, a tundra, a plain stone breast of desert, ever quite enough. A tree, perhaps, once recomposed as splendid furniture. A forest, after the whole of it is planed to posts and beams and raised to a heaven of earnest construction in the name of Our Lady. All Paris stood on the bridges to watch her burning, believing a thing this old, this large and beautiful, must be holy and cannot be lost. And coral temples older than Charlemagne suffocate unattended, bleach and bleed from the eye, the centered heart. Lord of leaves and fishes, lead me across this great divide. Teach me how to love the sacred places, not as one devotes to one who made me in his image and is bound to love me back. I mean, as a body loves its microbial skin, the worm, its nape of loam, all secret otherness forgiven. From Barbara Kingsolver. That one's not mushy. That one's quite pointy and sharp. How can we ignore? How can we continue to ignore what we're doing to this planet, which is our parent? I guess there's a theme in what I read today after all. Knowing that we must let go and let our children be, how difficult. And knowing that we are abusing our planet and things are dying and they're irreplaceable. And honestly, if we keep it up, we'll get kicked off the planet. We won't make it. The planet will survive. Sorry, very preachy, I know. Anyway, poems continuing to save me. I hope that it helps you. I send you hope and love. thoughtfulness, choices. This is Facebook Love. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.